Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NAIT and thank you for joining us. Let's begin. Doesn't that say it all without a single word? What an amazing video, an amazing institution. It is so easy to be proud of NAIT. Good morning, I'm Glenn Feltham, President and CEO, as well as Cheerleader-in-Chief of NAIT. I have the great honor to be your MC today. I'm absolutely thrilled to welcome you. Thanks for joining us in the Shaw Theatre, and thank you for those of you who are taking advantage of the live stream. This is a very special day for this amazing polytechnic. Today we launch the most ambitious fundraising campaign in NAIT's history. Before we begin, just one housekeeping item. In the unlikely event of an evacuation alarm, please leave the Shaw Theatre through the lower doors and then exit the building through the doors on your left. NAIT's vision is to be the most relevant and responsive post-secondary institution in Canada and one of the world's leading polytechnics. This vision is founded on 4 promises. To our province, we promise to meet the current and emerging needs for polytechnic education and applied research in Alberta. To our students, we promise to prepare you for meaningful careers with the skills necessary to have an immediate impact. To industry, we promise to produce an exceptional skilled workforce that directly aligns with your needs. And to our staff, we promise an outstanding workplace. To achieve our promises, NAIT needs to grow. The demand for our programs has never been greater. We need to accommodate more students. We need to engage in more applied research with industry. And we need more space. The Essential campaign will position us for this much-needed growth and ensure we continue to meet the needs of our students, our staff, our industry partners, in this great province. It is now my great pleasure to introduce the chair of our campaign cabinet, Mr. Brent Heshey. Brent is ideally positioned to lead the largest fundraising campaign in NAIT's history. He understands the essential role of NAIT in Alberta. He has served with distinction on NAIT's Board of Governors since 2008 and was appointed chair of the board in 2013. He understands the value of community service, and as CEO of Fountain Tire, he is an industry leader. Please join me in welcoming our campaign cabinet chair, Brent Heshey, to the podium.
Thanks, Dr. Feltham. What a great day We love weather like this, us folks in the tire business. But it's also a great day to wear a scarf, and this scarf represents this very, very important campaign. I'm delighted to be here today to announce my commitment to this institution as chair of Essential, the NAIT Campaign, a fundraising effort that will build on this institution's incredible strengths and position it for substantial growth well into the next decade. It's an amazing opportunity for NAIT, for the province, and for its people. Joining me in this effort as key volunteers will be Diane Brickner, board member and President and Chief Executive Officer for Peace Hills Insurance, Joe Deutscher, Site Operations Director with Dow Canada, Dan Lefebvre, Executive Vice President and Chief Financial Officer for Stantec, Chris Mothy, President and Chief Executive Officer of Argus Corporation, Argus Machine, Ray Pisani, board member, honorary degree recipient, and President and Chief Executive Officer of Alberta Blue Cross, Larry Spagnola, board member and Chief Commercial Officer of ZEDI, and Paul Verhessen, President and Chief Executive Officer for Clark Builders. With the assistance of our volunteers, this fundraising campaign will build on long-standing and meaningful relationships, and it will create many more new and enduring relationships with alumni, individual donors, and the corporate community. We've embarked on the fundraising campaign with some very real goals in our sight. We have 3 important priorities. First, to support student success at a time when our graduates are in very high demand. The province's employers need NAIT grads more than ever. Second, to support applied research and find solutions for many of the province's economic and environmental challenges. We are the place Albertans turn for the answers. And third, to support the construction of the Centre for Applied Technologies. That's the largest capital project in NAIT's 50-year-plus history. We need to grow our campus. We're well on our way thanks to corporate and individual donors who know the value of NAIT's hands-on, technology-based education. I know Fountain Tire deeply values the investment we make in NAIT, and many of our corporate and individual donors, faculty, staff members, and alumni have already expressed their confidence in NAIT's future. We've raised more than $54 million for these important initiatives, and we're just getting started. Many of our supporters are committed to building brighter, more vibrant futures for young people. Here's how one of Canada's most community-focused companies is working with NAIT to improve grades, keep youth in school, and create amazing employment opportunities.
Partnering with NAIT was a very strategic directive for us, and developing the future workforce of Alberta and being able to benefit from that future workforce of Alberta has been fantastic. Our recruitment team loves going to NAIT. We've had a number of summer students work for us at our sites, and the best part is we've had a number of those summer students accept full-time employment offers with us, and that really does demonstrate why a strategic investment in an organization like NAIT is indeed essential for Alberta. At Cenovus, one of our mandates is to be able to build brighter, vibrant futures, and the vibrancy and future of any community is its youth. So being able to work with NAIT and develop and deliver the program such as the Aboriginal Youth Leadership Program really does touch on that mandate. Some of the goals of the NAIT Aboriginal Youth Leadership Program are improving grades, staying in school, and potential future employment opportunities. And being able to partner with NAIT on a very tangible, real program that does deliver those results was something that was a fantastic opportunity for us to be involved in. Through my work, I have the opportunity to spend time in the communities in Northern Alberta, and being part of and having the opportunity to hear firsthand what the community is doing and how we're able to support that really is what gets me up in the morning and keeps me coming back to this fantastic place.
Hi, my name is Sarah Hornick. I'm a student at NAIT, and I received a scholarship from Cenovus Energy in 2013. This scholarship gave me financial boost to continue my studies, and most importantly, the assurance that I have the support of NAIT's partners who are committed to building strong communities for our families. It's great to know that students like me have support from community leaders like Synovus, and for that, I am truly grateful.
In the late 1950s, Arnold and Grace Rumbled moved to Edmonton, raised a family, earned a good living, and could be counted on to make life better for their fellow friends and neighbors. Like many hardworking Albertans, they believed in the importance of educating men and women for hands-on, practical careers. Not surprising, when they thought about giving back, they looked to NAIT to support a bursary to offset tuition costs for students taking electrical apprenticeships.
Hello, Arnold Rumbled. What a pleasure to hear from you. Yes, I was the lucky recipient of your award and owe you a debt of gratitude. That letter helped me pay for my second year of school and rent, and I'm forever grateful. When I finished my trade, finished my active part of my trade, I had always been concerned that a person should, if they've had a good life from their vocation, that is, they should consider giving back to their community. And I've done this through establishing the bursaries at NAIT. When I saw how great it was, I felt it was great to be helping the first-year electrical apprentices and seeing such fine people being awarded. I was convinced that I should take out another bursary. The government are doing a great deal to help people in philanthropy if they wish to take advantage of it. And so it reduces your taxes. Or put another way, why pay taxes to the government if I can make a bursary to NAIT and help some students? But it's just the opportunity to see the best side of our youth of today.
Because they're interesting people and they're achievers. And they're going to do well, and they're the future of the trade.
The trade was very good to me. Edmonton's been good to us. And this is a way to show a bit of appreciation.
Good morning. My name's Alyssa Shaw. I'm a third-year electrician apprentice, and I received the Arnold Rumbled Apprenticeship Award in 2013. It couldn't have come at a better time, and I still remember the day I opened the envelope at my mom's house. I was thrilled to have someone support my education, and I'm here today to say thank you to Arnold and Grace Rumbled.
The Rumbolds aren't alone in their support for NAIT. Far from it. We have donors large and small who support our students. Dow Canada is one of our strongest donors. And that's where one of our power engineering graduates, Andrew Stevens, has found a great job at the company's Fort Saskatchewan site. When he graduated in 2011, Andrew hit the ground running, and Dow couldn't have landed a better employee.
I work in a power plant right now, so everything that I learned, and knowing how the equipment's supposed to work, and knowing how it's designed to work, so I'm not learning things brand new in the field, I can focus on actually running the plant.
He brings tremendous passion to the job. He's very eager to train new employees, which means he's willing to reach out to NAIT and encourage these new folks to join us and certainly contribute what they can.
Going back to the NAIT Power Engineering Lab for the first time it brought back some very good memories. It was a significant chapter of my life when it came to my learning and my development and ultimately choosing my career. So Yeah, there's some feelings of like nostalgia. I think what makes me the most proud of being a NAIT alumni is, getting to work with the other NAIT alumni every day and seeing what we're capable of.
Well, Dow operates some of its most reliable, its safest, and its most profitable sites here in Alberta. It's the NAIT grads that have really helped us make that difference.
My favorite part of the job is when people are probably going to look at me funny when I say this, but when things go wrong, I like knowing how to fix it. 64% of us are NAIT grads, and we run this place really safely and efficiently, and people I work with are very competent and they know what they're doing, and we're all very good at our jobs.
Hi, I'm Shelley Gross. I'm a power engineering student at NAIT, and I'm looking forward to embarking on an exciting career when I graduate this year. It's great to know that our education is preparing us completely for workplaces such as Dow. Dow's ongoing support and involvement here on campus, I know, will make a real difference in my career. And I'm confident that from the first day I step into the workplace, I'll be as prepared as Andrew Stevens was. Thank you to Dow for believing in us.
Alumnus Daniel Young knows the importance of supporting students like Andrew. In many ways, Daniel's inspiring journey is a classic story heard time and time again in this country. A hard-working immigrant who saw opportunity in a new land. A man who saw NAIT's Dental Laboratory Technology program as a starting place to build a great career. And a man who is guided by his faith and his mother's example.
With 14 siblings in the family, it's just like a small community. When we were young, we have not much. We don't have a lot. But yet my mother is such a giving person. And that's how I learned, when you help people, it's just like a circle. It will come back. If not because of the NAIT program, I don't have today. They gave me an award, graduate with a good mark. So it gave me the confidence that I'm prepared, I'm ready to go. So the first scholarship I gave back is on the same token. Is if someone achieves well in marks, that will be the award from this company. And a scholarship will help them to help them for the first year of the school fee. I just don't want people because of money do not receive educations. NAIT gave me life to find out what I'm good at with my hands. Technical school is very important, I found that. And this is one of the reasons why I want to support the school. Let me put it this way. I don't think I have given back a lot. I've received a lot from NAIT. I only want to continue to support the school, can train many more people for the future. My mother passed away when I was the first year at NAIT. But her teaching is already in the family. I just want to do the same thing and be their model. How I work hard to become what I am today, and they can do it too. And hopefully someday, if one of them say, I have learned something from Daniel, I will be very happy to hear that.
Hello. My name is Isabel Peltonen, and I graduated from the Dental Laboratory Technology program in 2013. And I work with Daniel, and I feel privileged to do so. He is kind, thoughtful, and cares for you as an employee. And he also cares about his employees' families. He also looks forward to your professional growth in the company. His generous spirit and outlook on life inspires us all. And like him, I'm looking forward to getting involved with my alma mater and making a real difference in other people's lives.
4 wonderful stories that tell you so much about how NAIT is building this province. In the months and years ahead, we will share many more stories with you about the men and women who receive support and the men and women who give their support. We promise to inspire you, to provide compelling reasons for you to support NAIT, and we promise to use your support wisely. Now I'd like to invite President Feltham to help me finish this construction job.
Just a small story. When we were in here the other day rehearsing this, there was a very quiet comment from the side. Who would have thought that 3-foot by 3-foot blocks were that large? Wow, what inspiring stories. What we've witnessed this morning gives us so many reasons to be proud. As we look ahead to what we will achieve throughout this campaign, we know that with your support, we'll have many, many more amazing NAIT stories. Our goal, as the building blocks show, is to raise $100 million. To those of you who have supported NAIT in the past, thank you, thank you, thank you. With your continued support and the involvement of new donors, we will reach our $100 million goal. Through the Essential campaign, we look forward to strengthening our relationships with alumni, friends, and industry. Together, we'll continue to build this great province. NAIT is essential to Alberta, and your support is essential to NAIT. Thank you again for attending. We now invite you to enjoy some of NAIT's outstanding cuisine in the foyer outside the theatre. Have an amazing day.